Alright guys, I'm here with a video, and so as we all know, it's been going on a lot lately, so I figured why not talk about it, and it is of course Heath Ledger. Now it's been 10 years since he passed away in 2008, and yeah, so of course The Dark Knight came out in 2009. 2009, right? What's 2008?
2008.
Okay. But and as we all know, Heath Ledger took on the role as the Joker in that movie, and the best Joker ever. Now if we're going with the voice acting, that's a different story. I'm not gonna get into that. But if we're talking about actually playing the character, we had Cesar Romero, Ledger, and Leto. Ledger is still the best Joker to this day. Now I am in no way saying that that no one else can be. Now whether someone can top him, that's a different story. I have no idea. But he just killed it. I don't know how. Shamelessly though, I didn't get to watch the movie in theaters. I ended up renting it. I watched it with my dad, my uncle, and I think my brother. The only movie that I did watch in theaters was Batman Begins. But anyways, I've only seen him in only one other movie, and that was The Brothers Grimm. If you guys have ever seen the movie, it had him, it had some other actors. I don't even remember what the purpose of that movie was. Like I remember it had a couple of characters, like they had Rapunzel, Gingerbread Man, Hansel and Gretel. That's all I remember. There might have been more. That's all I remember. From what I remember, it was a good movie from what I remember, but I don't remember jack of that film. I actually saw it only twice. I don't remember at all, to be honest. But yeah, so. And I know he's been in a couple of other movies, but I just have not seen them yet. I apologize. But honestly, though, that was without a doubt that was just a phenomenal performance, and it was mostly him and Bale that really carried that film. I wouldn't call them the perfect duo just yet in terms of like villain and hero casting, if you get what I mean. But they were definitely on the top 10 list. Maybe number 2, 3. But I wouldn't put them up as number 1 just yet. But I mean, I've seen The Dark Knight countless times. I actually own the first 2 movies. I don't have The Dark Knight Rises though. However, I did. If you guys never saw, I did get this guy the collection. He never thanked me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, and really quick too, I really do believe that if he was still alive today, maybe, just maybe, he could have done a lot more as the Joker. I mean, for all we know, maybe he would have been cast as the Joker in Suicide Squad. Maybe he would have been the Joker in the Solo movie coming out soon. Maybe, but who knows? Who really knows? Maybe not. Maybe he would have moved on to bigger things. I don't know. And apparently, people are saying that maybe that role got to him. That maybe that's what caused his death. That he was just too committed. I don't know. I don't know. I really do not know. He was only 28 too, which is way too young. And I am in no way saying that Nicholson was bad as a Joker. He was good in his own way, and that's why I feel like some people who read comics, they are so dedicated to, like, I guess, like the original origin stories. And that's why I feel like some people might prefer Nicholson, because of his origin was a lot closer to the comic. Because with Joker, that obviously that did not happen. And to be fair, sometimes changing up the origin does work, sometimes. But then there are other times where it is so stupid. For example, I'm not getting off topic. Let me just explain this. In that awful Ninja Turtles remake, I don't know if you guys ever saw it or remember it, but guess what? It turns out that they were actually April's pets. Like, what? And then, my God, that movie was just so stupid, man. You would think that they would have had You would think that they would have had trouble getting the costumes right in the 80s, because, you know, it was the 80s, they didn't have that stuff. At least I don't think they did. But the costumes were great, the movie was awesome, and now you look at this, and it was so just a big letdown. But that's besides the point. But anyways, and yeah, I mean, and I wish I had a Joker tee. I'm not even joking. I have never ever owned a Joker t-shirt, let alone Heath Ledger Joker t-shirt. I've seen a lot of them, but I don't get them. I don't know why. I would have got one, but don't know. But anyways, and I wouldn't call that movie a perfect film, because there were a little bit of issues that I had. Let me just point them out. I would have loved to have seen maybe like a flashback origin of Joker, and also the actress playing Rachel kind of annoyed me a little bit. Like there were some scenes with her that I'm just like, it's even ironic too that they killed her off. But anyways, but it was a damn good. I mean, you guys know that I'm more of a Marvel guy, and not even I can think of a better Marvel film than The Dark Knight. I'm not joking, no pun intended. And honestly, well, and what's funny too is that before the Joker versus Negan came out, I actually envisioned like Heath Ledger's Joker and Jerry D. Morgan's Negan going at it. That would have been great. But obviously that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I mean, it was just a great performance, a phenomenal performance. And what's funny too is that Michael B. Jordan, who's playing the new Black Panther villain, I forgot his name. But I read recently that he actually took inspiration from Heath Ledger's Joker. So that right there tells you that he had a big impact on a lot of things or people. I forgot exactly what kind of inspiration, but he did take it though. Well, at least it looks like it from judging from the trailers. I mean, he's like the big reason why that movie is like so quotable and it has a lot of good scenes in there. Like, of course, the opening scene. God, that was a lot of money. The whole, you know, it's simple, we killed the Batman. The whole interrogation, the whole hospital scene, just a lot. And the thing is, I think he's also a big reason why the Joker is so popular, you know, because I think he really helped that out. And still to this day, that is still considered the best DC movie in my opinion. And it's even more f***ed up because I don't even think I saw the news of him dying. I think I just heard it, but I never saw it. Like I never saw a headline of him dead. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I was doing, but and what's even worse is that I didn't even know he died, you know, right away. I heard about it like months later. Yeah, no, right. But yeah, I mean, it's a true tragedy. Not tragedy. Yeah, and it's a huge shame. Because Jared Leto just you know, I mean, Jared Leto it's even funny too because I remember watching the honest trailer for Suicide Squad and they called him Heath Ledger, which I'm like, yeah, he way too below Ledger. But anyways, and I feel bad because we all knew he was gonna immediately be compared to Ledger. I mean, hell, whoever plays the Joker in the solo movie is gonna be compared to him. And I would not be surprised if back in the 80s people were like, oh, no one's gonna be better than Nicholson, and then Ledger came around and yeah, and I read that he was #1 for a long time, but he took that spot. So that's another example of him being the best. And I'm not trying to disrespect Mark Hamill, you know, I don't. If you think that he's the best voice actor for Joker, that's fine, but you can't compare him and Ledger because one does the voice, one plays the actual character. That you cannot compare that. But yeah, I'm just being honest. Like you cannot do that unless he actually played the character. Then yeah, then you could. But anyways, but yeah, guys. So like I said, the only reason why I keep bringing up this movie is because I honestly think that's mostly what he's known for. You know, he's also known for a couple of other roles. I know, but it's just that movie and The Brothers Grimm are the only two that I've seen him in. I believe he was also in Brokeback Mountain. I believe I saw clips of that movie too. If he was in it, I don't even remember. But yeah, I mean, it really sucks. It really does suck. You know, like I said, I think he would have done a lot more things as a Joker if he was still here. And the thing is, I don't know if I've told you guys, but I'm hoping to one day do a fan film of me playing the Joker when I'm older, though, because I'm only 19, well, soon to be 20. I was hoping to wait till I'm maybe like 25, 26 maybe, do a fan film of me as a Joker, but what I wanted to do though is that if I can do that, I was going to hope to see if I could pay homage to not only him, but to Nicholson, because they, in terms of playing the actual character, they are the best. Well, Nicholson was good, but Ledger was phenomenal. I actually had a few visions of how I could make it work, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's in like another 6-10 years probably. But yeah, I mean, 10 years. Yeah, time goes by really damn fast. So that's my thoughts on it. I mean, it's a huge tragedy. It really does suck, but yeah, and of course, you know, I believe it was the overdose. But I'm just wondering why though. Like there might be a reason, but I still don't know. But like I said though, the movie was a damn good movie, and Ledger is a big reason why that movie I think just really just became such a hit. And again, it's still to this day is in my opinion still the best DC movie. So yeah, guys. So I loved it. I think it was great, and Christian Bale and Heath Ledger I think really carried that film. And again, so many quotable so many quotes from him alone. Yeah, you could tell he was really committed to the role, which was good. All right, so all right, guys, that's pretty much it. That's my thoughts on this whole thing. If you guys could let me know your thoughts on who you think is the best Joker, but that's it. All right, guys, so I'll have one more video to talk about, but you'll see that later on. Before this video, I will give Ledger a little quick tribute right now before this video ends. All right, so yeah, guys, so let me know what you guys think and all that good stuff. All right, so be sure to click the notification button, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and until then, REKLEZ Rich sending out. R.I.P. Ledger.
It's been a while since I could.
You think you can steal from us and just walk away?
Yeah. I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. Well, hello, you must be hard to squeeze. You are beautiful. Now I'm always smiling. Little bite meal. I like that. I don't want to kill you. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. They need you right now. When they don't, they'll cast you out. You have nothing to threaten me with. Nothing to do with all your strength. I'm only burning my half. It's not about money. It's about sending a message. Everything burns.
It's been a while, but all that shit seems to disappear.